Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another weekly movie review where I go over everything that came out this week, what I'm interested in seeing, what I may have already seen, what I would recommend, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you have watched out of this list or what you plan on checking out this week. This is a fun opportunity just to kind of see what's out there, and a lot of the time, most of these movies, I don't really have a clue what they're about, so it's kind of nice to get my first reaction and see if they interest me at all. This week is a little bit lighter. We don't got some of those real big tentpole films, but I do think there are quite a few on this list worth checking out that I'm very excited to see as well. Now let's go ahead and get to it. Alright guys, first on this list we have a film called Cosmic Sin, which it looks like is available right now for a $6.99 rental and just came out in cinemas. It's about 7 rogue soldiers who launch a preemptive strike against a newly discovered alien civilization in the hopes of starting an international war before it starts. Now, I don't know too much about this film, but seeing as it has a 2.5 rating, I don't think I'll be seeing this one. That is very suspicious. If you guys have any clue why this film could be this bad, please let me know because I'm quite curious. Cherry. Okay, so I've talked about Cherry when it came out in cinemas recently, but it is now available on Apple TV Plus. I'm still not quite sure that I'm going to check it out. I do like Tom Holland, but I haven't heard the best things about it. If I do have a subscription to Apple TV Plus, during a time where I feel like maybe checking this out, maybe I'll give it a watch. But yeah, let me know if you guys will be checking that one out. I do love watching Tom Holland. He's great. But I just don't know if this one's really worth my time or not. So, yeah, let me know. Alright, The Father. This one I'm actually very excited to see. It's a heavy award contender that has been out in theaters, but it's finally kind of expanding to more widely release. I can actually go out and see it myself now. So it's about a man who refuses all assistance from his daughter as he ages. As he tries to make sense of his changing circumstances, he begins to doubt his loved ones, his own mind, and even the fabric of his reality. I might have talked about The Father before, actually, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to just touch base on this one again, or for the first time, not sure. But I am very excited to see this. It's one that I might consider seeing in theaters again, or for the first time, just so that I can try to watch it before the Oscars. Because I'd love to, get a sense of where this is at in my mind for some of the awards. Let me know if you'll be checking it out too. Next, we have a film called Adverse. This is available on VOD and DVD, and it looks like it is a $6 rental right now. A rideshare driver discovers that his sister is in debt to a dangerous crime syndicate. Okay. Looks like people are enjoying this one overall. I don't know too much about it. I don't really know. Oh, it's got Mickey Rourke. Interesting. Yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with this film overall, but yeah, let me know if you'll be checking that one out. Honest Thief. So this one's been out for a little while, but it's now available to watch on Amazon Prime Video for those of you who have been holding out. It's got Liam Neeson, and it's about wanting to lead an honest life. A notorious bank robber turns himself in only to be double-crossed by 2 ruthless FBI agents. So I've heard some people like this film. If you're a fan of Liam Neeson, it's probably worth your time. I know it has mixed critics' feedback, so I'm not sure if I'm that intrigued to watch it. It looks a little bit like a lot of the Liam Neeson films we've seen recently, which just right away, when I see too much familiarity, it kind of turns me off. But let me know if you guys did enjoy this one and if you plan to check it out. Kid 90. This is a new documentary on Hulu. It's about an intimate look at young Hollywood starlets growing up in the 1990s, using hundreds of hours of footage captured by Salil Moon Fry. So right away, that seems like a really interesting documentary to me. I'd love to see the people that they cover in this film, in particular, and I don't know too much about it other than that. But it looks like it's getting some nice ratings and critics are enjoying it. So probably a good, worthwhile documentary to check out. Let me know if you guys will be seeing that one. I will have to get Hulu again though if I want to check it out. Yes Day. This is a film on Netflix. It's about Allison and Carlos decide to give their 3 kids a yes day, where for 24 hours the kids make the rules. Oh boy, that sounds dangerous. So yeah, it's a comedy family film. Looks like it's getting mixed feedback so far. Some people seem to be enjoying it though. So yeah, let me know if you guys will be checking that out on Netflix or not. Vanguard, a new Jackie Chan film, you guys. This is has been out for a while, but it's out on Blu-ray now. You can also rent it for $6. Covert security company Vanguard is the last hope of survival for an accountant after he is targeted by the world's deadliest mercenary organization. Well, as much as I love Jackie Chan, I haven't heard much good things about this film. So that's unfortunate, but for those of you, diehard Jackie Chan fans out there, know that this is available and it might be worth checking out. Let's see, Buddy Games. This is a film that's now on Hulu and also available for a $3 rental. So this is a comedy about a group of friends reunite to play the Buddy Games, a wild assortment of absurd physical and mental challenges. In the process, they'll heal old wounds, right past wrongs, and figure out the true meaning of friendship, or die trying. Alright, I love whoever came up with this synopsis, written by WW Studios. Interesting. Just the whole "or die trying" just always makes me think of 50 Cent or the Boondocks in particular. But yeah, doesn't look like this film might be worth seeing or not. But if you like comedies and you're willing to give it a shot, let me know if you guys are gonna check it out. Let's see, Rent-A-Pal. I've actually known about this one for a while, and I'm excited to see it sometime. It's out on Blu-ray and also available for a $4 rental. This is a horror thriller. In 1990, David, who's 40, looks after his dementia mom. He uses a video dating service to no avail. He buys a Rent-A-Pal videotape and things change. So yeah, just from the title, the plot, everything about this sounds pretty interesting to me, but what I really like is that it's actually directed by, starring Wil Wheaton, who a lot of gamers will recognize out there. He does a lot of tabletop stuff on YouTube. So I think that's really cool, and I'm definitely excited to check this one out sometime. So let me know what you guys think if you've already seen it and if you think it's worth it. American Skin. This film is available now on DVD, but also $4 rental on VOD. A Marine veteran working as a school janitor tries to mend his relationship with his son after a divorce. When his son is killed by a police officer found innocent without standing trial, he takes matters into his own hands. Okay? So this one, yeah, it looks like most people are enjoying it, but critics are panning it, unfortunately, it looks like. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. Let me know if you guys are going to be checking this one out or not. Paper Lives. This is a new film on Netflix. I want to clarify the country of origin. I don't want to say Turkish. Yes, this is a Turkish film. So this is about, let's see, Mehmet is a cherished fellow who runs the solid waste warehouse in the neighborhood. He helps everyone in need, especially homeless children and teenagers, since he was one too. Yeah, so this sounds like a really interesting drama, you guys, and so far people are enjoying it on Netflix. Let me know if you guys will be checking that out. The Winter Lake. I actually just reviewed this film on my channel, and it is on VOD for, let's see, yeah, I got it for about $7. It's available here for $7 on Amazon, but you can also get it on some services for $5. When Holly's dark secret is accidentally uncovered by her new emotionally unstable neighbor Tom, they are pulled into a violent confrontation with her father, who will do anything to keep the secret hidden. So I did enjoy this film quite a bit, you guys, as you'll see in my review, but it's definitely one that, I'd say it's definitely for people who like thrillers or mysteries. I enjoyed the cast, it was very well acted. Did drag on a bit, but definitely I think worth seeing at least once, and for people that are especially into these genres. So yeah, I would say check it out if you haven't. Long Weekend. This is a film that's now in cinemas. Let's see. A down on his luck struggling writer meets an enigmatic woman who enters his life at the right time. Interesting. So let's see. It doesn't have any ratings yet, but it's getting some mixed feedback from critics, so that's cool. I do like the plot here. It's a rom-com. I feel like I like the synopsis because I guess there's some relatability there for myself as a writer. But yeah, let me know if you guys will be checking that one out or not. The Block Island Sound. This just came out last night on Netflix, or yesterday on Netflix, and It's a horror sci-fi thriller. Something lurks off the coast of Block Island, silently influencing the behavior of fisherman Tom Lynch. After suffering a series of violent outbursts, he unknowingly puts his family in grave danger. So I actually tried watching a little bit of this last night. I got through most of it, but honestly, it starts off really interesting, and I think it really starts to drag, and I started to lose interest pretty quick, and I just decided, I was getting a bit tired. But let me know if you guys have seen the whole thing, if you think it's worth it. Maybe there's a really good payoff at the end. But yeah, the Block Island Sound. Mafia Inc. This is a film that's now available on DVD. You can also get it as a $4 rental. The Gamachi, tailors from father to son, have been dressing the Mafia family Paterno for 3 generations. Vince works on behalf of Frank the Godfather with his eldest son, Giaco. Vince seeks to earn his stripes by impressing the Godfather. Okay, so sounds like a kind of a Godfather-esque movie. Crime drama, all that good stuff. Looks like it's getting pretty well received though. So yeah, this one kind of fell under the radar for me. I didn't know about it until I found out it was coming out on DVD. Let me know if you guys will be checking that out. If you think, or if you have seen it and think it's pretty good, I might be willing to check that out sometime. Coven, or I believe on, like, in some cases this is titled Coven of Sisters. This is a new film on Netflix. I want to check the country here. Let's see. So it's Spain, France, and Argentinian co-production. They speak Spanish and Basque in the film. Let's see. It is in Basque Country, 1602. The men of the region are at sea, and Amaya takes part for the first time in the nightly dances in the woods with the other villager girls. She is only 20. At dawn, they are all arrested. Okay. Yeah, so this film looked pretty interesting. Kind of a historical drama thriller. And yeah, it's got some decent ratings so far, but yeah, it just came out on Netflix. Let me know if you guys will be checking that one out. Audrey, the documentary about Audrey Hepburn. This is going to be on Netflix on Sunday, but is currently available to rent for $3.99. Filmmaker Helena Cohen, Filmmaker Helena Cohen examines the remarkable life and career of actress, fashion icon, and humanitarian Audrey Hepburn. So I think this could be a really interesting documentary. I've known about Audrey Hepburn for a while. I've seen a few of her films. So I'd be intrigued to check this out. It looks like it's getting well received so far. And yeah, so it's going to be on Netflix, you guys. Watch out for that one. Gold Diggers, The Secret of Bear Mountain. This just came out on Blu-ray for the first time. This is a 90s film, which is also available to watch on Starz. So let's see. This is about a city girl teams up with a tomboy to solve the mystery of Bear Mountain, Molly Morgan, and the buried treasure, as well as learn about true friendships. Yeah, so I wanted to include this film this week, you guys, because not only did I find out it was on Blu-ray for the first time, but I remember growing up, I probably saw this film at least once. You know, Anna Chlumsky and Christina Ricci are in it, and I just thought for those of you that grew up watching this film, you might be excited to know this is available on Blu-ray. It's not like one of the cornerstones of my childhood or anything, but it was definitely a fun movie that I remember. Alright, next we have Bombay Rose. This is an animated film on Netflix. Bombay Rose is a beautifully hand-painted animation created by award-winning animator Gitanjali Rao. Amidst the bustle of a magnetic and multifaceted city, the budding love between two dreamers is tested by duty and religious divides. So yeah, guys, I heard this was submitted as it was a film that was submitted to the Oscars for Best Animated Feature. I don't think it's going to get nominated because not a lot of people are aware of it. But yeah, I'm intrigued to check it out. I think the animation looks really cool. So I'd definitely like to see this one someday. Let me know if you guys will be seeing it yourselves. But yeah, looks like it's pretty good. Oh gosh. So this next film is Stay Out of the Effing Attic. This is on Shudder. It just came out. A group of ex-cons turned movers are convinced by their creepy client to pull an all-nighter. As the night progresses, they uncover the horrors that exist inside his old Victorian mansion. So yeah, I just found out about this one yesterday, and I was very tempted to see it just because that title is so... well, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to check it out. Let me know if you guys, Shudder fans out there have already seen it. Let me know if you think it's worth seeing. Alright, another film we have coming out is in cinemas is a film called Dutch. This one is an action film. Dutch, the first of a trilogy. James Bernard Jr., aka Dutch, has become the most dangerous criminal in New Jersey. From his early skill as a car thief, Dutch recognized the opportunity to rule the streets and he seized it. Alright, so let's see here. With both mafia protection and respect to the mafia, he becomes the most terrifying force on the streets. District Attorney Anthony Jacobs is determined to take down Dutch and his crew, and he's confident that his witnesses will testify against them. Okay, so yeah, this film just came out. Might be pretty good. Let me know if you guys will be checking that out in theaters or waiting till it comes out on VOD. Farewell Amor. This is a film that just came out on Hulu, but is also available to rent for $4. This one looked pretty interesting. It's reunited after 17 years. An Angolan immigrant is joined in the U.S. by his wife and daughter. Now, strangers sharing a one-bedroom apartment, they discover a shared love of dance that may help them overcome the distance between them. Yeah, so this film, I've heard good things about it so far from what we can see here, but I just thought it looked interesting. I like the poster, and yeah, could be a pretty good film. It's, like I said, it's on Hulu. Let me know if you guys will be seeing that. Rock Camp. This is a documentary that just came out on Blu-ray for the first time. Summer Camp meets Spinal Tap as we journey to a rock and roll fantasy camp where dreamers from across America and around the world gather to shred with their heroes and learn to rock the legends. Rock like the legends. Sorry. Yeah, so I thought this looked like a pretty fun documentary. Not too many people have seen it so far, but it's getting good reviews from critics. Let me know if you guys will be checking that out. The Reason I Jump. Okay, so this is on DVD, and I believe it's on Discovery Plus or some other service that's not shown on here. But based on the book by Naoki Higashida, this immersive film explores the experiences of non-speaking autistic people around the world. Interesting. Yeah, so this could be a pretty heavy documentary, but it definitely looks really interesting, and I like the title and the synopsis. Looks like it's getting well received. Let me know if you guys are going to check that out. Own the Room. This is a new Disney Plus documentary. Follows 5 students in their journey as they compete to win Global Student Entrepreneur Awards. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. This one, I think, just came out today. I don't know much about it. So, let me know if that one intrigues you guys if you're going to be checking out on Disney Plus. Okay, guys, here's a big one for me in particular. Ongaku Our Sound. This is a new animation and new anime film that just came out on Blu-ray, DVD, and VOD on Tuesday. So yeah, it looks like you can rent it for $6. It's about a trio of delinquent school kids who form a music band. I've been seeing this all over the place because I follow GKids. I love anime. And I'm very excited to see this one. I love that it's looks like it's really short. It's only about an hour and 11 minutes here. Yeah, just from everything I've heard about this film, it's supposed to be really good. I know it was also submitted for Best Animated Feature at the Oscars, but we'll see if it gets nominated. I think it's a very slim chance just because not a lot of people have seen it. But yeah, this one looks like a lot of fun. So once this comes out, once I receive it in the mail, I have a pre-order coming here eventually. I definitely want to check it out and probably do a review on it, so stay tuned for that. Okay, this one I might pronounce wrong, but it's Generasi 90 in Melancholia. This is a film on Netflix. I want to confirm the country here. Indonesia. So this is an Indonesian film, and it's a drama. Abby never thought he would have to lose this quickly. In his sadness, Sefia was always there to accompany him, but could Sefia help Abby to express her loss? Okay. Yeah, so this film is now on Netflix. I don't know too much about it, but it looks like some people are enjoying it so far for those who have seen it. Yeah, so new Indonesian film, you guys. My Beautiful Stutter. This is a new Discovery Plus documentary. The documentary follows 5 kids who stutter ages 9 to 18 from all over the United States who, after experiencing a lifetime of bullying and stigmatization, meet other children who stutter at an interactive arts-based program, the Stuttering Association for the Young, based in New York City. Yeah, so I'm not gonna read that whole thing, but yeah, this looks interesting. I like learning a lot about people that have disabilities and what they go through. So this film could be really good and probably pretty tough to watch, I'm sure. So let me know if you guys will be checking that out. I don't have Discovery Plus, but it's interesting to see what they've been putting out from week to week lately. Our Mothers. This is a film that's coming to HBO. I believe it's a Spanish film, but I will confirm that. Guatemala, and Belgium, and France, but they speak Spanish. So that's interesting. Let's see. Ernesto is a young anthropologist in Guatemala. One day, while learning the account of an old woman, he thinks he has found a lead that might guide him to his father, a guerrero who went missing during the war. Interesting. So I probably pronounced that word wrong, but yeah, I don't know too much about this, but it is intriguing. It's, like I said, on HBO, or you can check it out for $4.99 rental. Let's see, Paola. This is a film on Netflix. That one, I want to confirm the country for this too. Let's see, did I go too far? Yes, I did. This is a Chilean film. Cool, so they speak Spanish. I don't think I've seen a film from Chile. Two friends spend their time making rap music. One night they find a weapon while a girl loses her dog. Although seemingly unrelated, these stories are intimately linked, telling the difficult passage from adolescence to adulthood. Okay, yeah, this sounds really interesting. So far, people are enjoying it. So yeah, let me know if you guys are going to check that out. Last but not least, we have a film called Queer Japan. This just came out on DVD. That's also available as a $3.99 rental. Trailblazing artists, activists, and everyday people from across the spectrum of gender and sexuality defy social norms and dare to live unconventional lives in this kaleidoscopic view of LGBTQ+ culture in contemporary Japan. All right, yeah, that sounds really interesting. I love the poster here. So I just heard about this film. It looks like it's getting well received. It's a documentary, of course, and yeah, let me know if you guys will be checking that out. So there we go. That's what we got this week. All right, guys, so there you have it. There's everything that's coming out this week that I could come up with that I think is worth considering. And let me know what you guys are interested in seeing this week. I really definitely want to see The Father, and at some point, once I get Angaku Our Sound, I definitely will be checking that out. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys have been watching, what you recommend, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about these movies. As always, my name is Dylan, and if you love entertainment, subscribe to my channel while this video ends, and send me a thumbs up before you go. Thanks for watching, and stay diligent.